Okay, so today we're going to be talking about building AI prompts. Now, I've had many conversations with the support team at high level, and more they keep telling me just go to ChatGPT to build your prompts. And here's where prompts get interesting. When you use a snapshot inside of high level to set up an AI prompt, there's a basic prompt in there. And it's going to give you maybe 70% of what you need if you're lucky. The other 30% is going to have to be pretty dialed in based on your client's needs. I'll give you an example. Most of my winery clients, they all have seasonal hours. And for the reservation AI bots, both voice and chat, for them to be able to book reservations properly, they have to be able to book reservations on a reservation calendar set up inside of High Level, which has a calendar with available dates on it. And then the knowledge base that the AI is trained to will likely have the company's website, which is going to have seasonal hours on it. And then if you've uploaded in a training document to the AI also hours, there might be a situation where the AI is looking at 3 different regulations or rules for hours that you've set up. And if at any point any of those hours conflict with each other, the AI is going to hallucinate and take a best guess at what it thinks the answer should be. So part of building a really good prompt is trial and error. The one mistake that I see clients doing all the time is turning off an AI agent because the AI agent didn't answer the question properly. So inside of your knowledge base that each AI agent will have, you have an opportunity to create questions and answers. And right now, there's a new feature inside of the knowledge base that prompts any questions that the user has asked that there isn't a sufficient answer for. It prompts you to go in and create an answer for that question. So it really helps you parse through the conversations that the AI is having with your customers so that you can ensure over time the best answers are in the Q&A. Now, again, when you're building that prompt, sometimes the client will say, hey, I need on the reservation calendar the reservation to be the first name and the date and the number of people coming in the reservation. So that might require you to recreate the prompt to have that specific title in the reservation so that it shows up that way on the calendar. Sometimes you'll find it shows up that way and other times it doesn't. It's important to recognize that you have a knowledge base and a prompt for the chat AI agent and for the voice AI agent. And quite often what I'll do is I'll actually start with the basic prompt. I will then go into ChatGPT, paste the basic prompt in and say, I'm working with an AI voice or an AI chat agent, conversation agent inside of High Level. Our goal is to create a prompt that allows the agent to capture reservations, make reservations on the booking calendar, and have a title that is set up with the customer's first and last name and the number of people in the reservation. That might be the basic goal of the prompt, but there are rules that go along with how an AI agent can achieve that goal. And so quite often what I'll do is I will go into ChatGPT, I will paste in the existing prompt, I will give it the nuances that or the iterations that I'm looking for based on what the client wants. I will take that new prompt that ChatGPT gives me, I will paste that into the prompt for the AI agent, and then I'll test it. I'll test it 3 or 4 times. And if I get the result that I'm looking for on the reservation calendar, or if I get the result that I'm looking for with respect to the answer that the AI agent gives me, then I know I'm good to go. And I roll that out, publish it, and it's available in real time for my clients to use. And what's important to realize again is that there will be times when the AI agent gives an incorrect answer. When that happens, and this is kind of the bottleneck situation for me, when that happens, my clients reach out to me and say, hey, I think the AI's got an issue. We need to check this out, check out this conversation. And most often than not, the client may have changed something in their setup, whether it be operating hours, there's a number of variables that could change at any time. And again, if that variable shows up on the web page differently than it shows up in the reservation calendar, differently than it shows up in the knowledge base that we train the AI agent on, that's going to be an issue. That's kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack. The more you build these agents out, the more commonality you'll start to see in where there are challenges. Now, if you're lucky enough to work with clients who don't have seasonal hours, that's fantastic. That's gets even easier for you. But if you're working with more complex businesses that do have seasonal hours, let's say you've got a winery that's got a patio in the summertime that's closed in the wintertime. Maybe they've got different hours and they change seasonally. Again, with all of these different iterations to what you need the AI prompt to do, sometimes you think you're actually changing the prompt by typing in instructions, but I would always encourage you to do that, work inside of ChatGPT to give you the best possible prompt, because sometimes it's not forceful enough. Sometimes the prompt is in language that you and I might understand, but the AI agent needs something a little more forceful for it to understand that this is a priority. And so I really rely on ChatGPT to build those iterations, and I simply copy and paste them back in. I test the AI agent inside of high level before I let it loose. And once I feel like we've got good results, then I roll it back out. So don't get overwhelmed with prompt design. What I want you to remember is that you don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You just need to know where to get the right information. And ChatGPT is a great place to get information to build prompts. And that's exactly where the customer support team are looking at when they're trying to solve your prompt issues. And they might very well just tell you, like they have told me several times, just go to ChatGPT, type in what you're trying to accomplish, take that prompt, paste it in, and then nuance it. If you're not liking the results, say, hey, I got this result. The AI agent will say, or ChatGPT will say, hey, yeah, the reason why you got that was because you weren't forceful enough in this description. So copy and paste this exactly. And remember, when you're copying and pasting from ChatGPT, you need to ask it, give me the exact copy and paste to paste into high level. Because in many cases, ChatGPT is also giving you context that doesn't have to be in the AI prompt. So make sure that when you're making that adjustment, that you're asking it for the copy and paste ready prompt to go into high level. So hopefully that will be a good starting point for you as you're starting to play with the AI tools. And then if you have any questions, by all means, reach out to us in the Canadian high-level agency community. If you haven't already started your subscription yet with High Level and you would like to give it a try after watching these video series, you can always go into my description below, and in there you're going to find a link to a 30-day trial account with High Level through my agency, and that will allow you to also become part of our community, share best practices, and for us all to grow together as Canadian AI or Canadian high-level agencies. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video, which is talking about the difference between affiliates and sub-accounts. So we'll see you there. Bye for now. What do you think, Ralph? Was that a good one? Oh, was it super boring? I don't know. I think it was a good video. What do you think? You don't look impressed.